In law, compensation looks like a number, but in practice, it's a translation, turning a real-life loss into a fair, explainable amount. After an injury, the impact is not only a hospital bill. It can include medical expenses, rehabilitation, time away from work, and changes in what someone can do day to day. The legal task is to connect those lived consequences to a remedy that makes sense today. Some losses are immediate, others are long-term. A case may involve future treatment, future care costs, or loss of earnings that continues for years. So the questions become practical and specific. How long will recovery take? Will there be a lasting limitation, affecting earning capacity? What is the likely path given the evidence? To answer responsibly, we use tools like expected value and present value. $1 next year is not the same as $1 today. So future losses are discounted into today's terms. And this is where disagreement often lives. Change the assumptions, duration, probability, discount rate, and the outcome can move dramatically. The real work is making assumptions explicit, consistent, and defendable. Then there is another layer: responsibility. Not every cost is legally attributable, and not every factor is equal. Legal reasoning asks, what is the chain of causation? Which losses are linked, and which are too remote? How should responsibility be apportioned when multiple causes, pre-existing conditions, or shared fault appear? These questions feel qualitative, but they still rely on structured thinking, separating categories, testing alternatives, checking consistency. That discipline is mathematical in spirit. Clear definitions, careful steps, and conclusions that follow from premises. People often think math is separate from law, but law is written in language, and language carries logic. Words like and, or, unless, reasonable, necessary set conditions, exceptions, and boundaries. They determine what must be proven, what counts as evidence, and what follows from what. Mathematics trains the habit of making reasoning visible. Define terms, track conditions, test edge cases, avoid contradictions. Not to replace judgment, but to keep decisions explainable and fair.